Continue, dear.
Yeah, and just that.
Okay. Actually, I like your answer when you said the animals won't have any homes anymore. That's what would happen. Remember, I said rainforest is rich in biodiversity. So there are a lot of
Yeah,
animals, a lot of living things, let's say, living in that particular forest because it's different. It's not the ordinary forest that we can imagine. Okay, so if people would keep on distracting it, or for some reason it gets destroyed due to natural things that's happening around, then wildlife will suffer. Okay, and if they don't have, if the animals, they won't have any home, so there's a possibility that those animals will go extinct. When we say extinct, they will disappear. They will no longer exist in this world, just like how Jurassic go extinct. I mean, they're not living in this world anymore. It's something like that.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Right, so next one. Okay, going back to you, New. What was the word here? How can a
Mm,
deterioration? Can you still remember the word here? Can you
yeah.
remember? Deterioration. Okay, let me write it down instead.
Mm,
Okay, so how can a deterioration in air quality affect people's health? So if the air quality keeps on declining or it gets worse, how can it affect the people's health?
um, People can have lung cancer.
Mm-hmm. Lung cancer. Yeah, or people eventually will get sick. You know, okay, it's okay to specify lung cancer, but it's not only about lung cancer. Okay, so there are other illnesses as well, but lung cancer is one of them. So yeah, that's okay. That's still correct. Okay, good. Next one. Going back to you, huh?
Again, I thought number D. I
Oh,
remember letter D.
letter D. Sorry, D.
Yeah. Households
How can
can reduce their water consumption by stop the water when they not using it.
mm-hmm. Yes, it's one of the factor. And yes, continue.
Can reduce the old water.
Yeah, that's correct. You can say reduce. Yeah,
Yeah.
that means decrease. Not you won't have to use so much of it. You won't have to waste it.
Yeah.
So how can household reduce their water consumption? Okay, at home, what can you do to in your home, my dear? What can
Like
you do? What?
like the water to wash the vegetable. We can
Mm-hmm.
use it to um,
To
water the tree.
oh, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, to water the plants. You can use those to water the plants as well. Yeah, you could say that. Also, when you take a shower, okay, just take a shower seriously. Yeah, don't waste too much water. You go directly, you after you wet all of your body, just put a shampoo and soap into your body, and then after that, uh just clean right away. So you won't have to spend so much time in the bathroom using water,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So next one, I would see you again new for letter E. Has the pollution in your hometown increased or decreased in the recent year?
Um, has increased pollution in recent years, such
Mm-hmm.
as air pollution,
Mm-hmm.
water pollution, noise pollution, mm,
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Okay, so there's a lot. So you've mentioned about air pollution. So when you go out, you cannot breathe fresh air anymore, dear?
Maybe yes, because uh, in when we go to work, they are vehicles.
Okay. Um for some reason, your voice is a little bit static. So it's choppy actually. So sometimes I cannot hear fully the words because it would be cut and then another one will continue. So can you check your connection, dear?
Yes,
Can you try to say again?
can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you since I mean even a while ago I can hear you. It's just that when you're speaking already, for some reason the word would keeps on chopping and chopping and chopping. So not straightly.
I see that when people go outside to work or go to school, there
Mm-hmm.
are a lot of vehicles. It produce
Mm-hmm.
the the toxic substances and
Emissions. We call that emissions.
yeah, emission.
Mm-hmm.
And if we not wear the mask,
Mm-hmm.
we we may have suffer um or
Mm-hmm.
become sick.
Or we can what? Or we can.
Have a sick.
Oh, you will not say we can have a sick. We will get sick. Okay. Or we will or we might. You can say we might get sick. Okay.
Okay,
Instead of saying we will be say we might. Okay, because that's a big possibility. Okay. All right, so that's correct anyway. Next one, it's where are we now? F.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's your turn, huh? Does
Uh,
your country experience economic migration from other countries?
I don't know much about economic migration. I, I, but I
Economic
know,
migration.
yeah, I know the meaning, but I don't know
Uh-huh.
about it.
I understand. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. I also know this question would be a bit difficult. Okay, I will not. Let's skip this part because I know you are still in middle school. Maybe you're not yet aware whether there are lots of migrants in your country or not. Right.
Mhm.
So let's go with G.
What is the best way for individuals to conserve the local environment?
Yeah, to
Uh,
conserve or to protect. Mhm.
they can they can stop uh,
Mm-hmm. They can stop
they
the.
can stop through too much rush speed into the street. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
they can utilize the fire to to make this nose uh, mm,
Yeah.
not too much smoke in the air. I think so.
What do you mean not use fire?
The fire will create the smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and it will lead to air pollution.
Okay, maybe you can say reduce. Okay, reduce. When we say reduce, we have to make it smaller. Reduce the burning of.
Fire.
Okay, no. We will not say burning of fire because if it's burning, there is a fire. When it's burning, there is a fire. You cannot burn the fire, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever there's something burning, there is a fire. Maybe, do you know fossil fuel? Fossil
Yeah.
fuels. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what is fossil fuel before I explain something?
I know it, but I don't know the how to explain again.
Okay. So, fossil fuels are made from decomposing plants and animals actually. Okay? So we call them fossil fuels like how can I say? For some factories or not only factories, maybe the biggest one will be the source of electricity. We are using electricity, right?
Yeah.
You know, we have different sources of electricity. One of the cheapest is actually the burning of fossil fuels. So maybe you could mention this: if we stop or not totally stop, at least reduce burning of fossil fuels, it might be a big help.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be a big help to protect our environment, right? Because it's also one of the biggest contributor to global warming actually. They are connected. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me show you something. Ah, this one. Tell me if you can see my screen, okay? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see the smokes?
Yeah.
Okay, these are from the burning of fossil fuels.
Cool.
Imagine every countries in the world are doing